The now 2-year-old DJI Mic 2 is considered too big, too heavy, and not wearable enough, especially when you compare it to its competitors and even its own successors. In this video, I'm going to talk about while some of that may be true, there's one feature that this has that the others don't that still has this a big part of my workflow in 2026. January in 2024, we got a surprise drop, a surprise Beyonce album type drop from DJI. They announced and dropped the DJI Mic 2 all in the same day. And it was a game changer. And I know the word game changer has become a different thing. It's a watered down thing. It's being used way too excessively here on YouTube and social media. Everything's a game changer when it's not. But this was an actual game changer. What this device was able to pull off. Yes, it's a wireless live, right? So it transmits and it can transmit over 500 feet. And if that's your bag, cool. But then it has internal recording up to 8 gigabytes worth. Then not only does it have 8 gigabytes of internal storage, but it's 32-bit float, which means it won't clip or peak, and you can adjust the levels or manipulate them however you want in post. That's actual game changing. That is pushing the tech forward. That is evolving with the times and the functionality of the tech. When this dropped, this was considered a small compact transmitter, and to a certain degree it still is. I mean, it's under 2 ounces. But now when you have the DJI Mic Mini, now they got the Mic Mini 2, and even the DJI Mic 3, which is basically the same form, the same size, but with some of the DJI Mic 2 functionality, a lot of people are like kind of going by the wayside with this version of it to get the upgrade of the Mic Mini or the Mic 3. But to me, I think that's a silly move because I want flexibility. Now, this port right here that does not exist on the DJI Mic Mini 1 or 2, that does not exist on the DJI Mic 3. This port here is the reason why I still ride hard for the DJI Mic 2 in 2026 because the flexibility of what you could do with this port. The coolest way I use the DJI Mic 2 is like this. Okay, so we have the Rode Video Mic NTG. This is my boom mic. I've used it on client work and my own personal projects. It is a phenomenal sounding microphone. Quite honestly, it sounds way better than the DJI Mic 2. Okay, hard stop. But it's a USB-C microphone. So how can I increase the capability and the functionality of this microphone? Through the transmitter. Both have 3.5 millimeter ports. Okay, so the DJI Mic 2 has one, and the Rode and the Video Mic NTG has one. If you connect those two, the signal now, the audio from the shotgun mic, now is in the transmitter. So now that needs to go somewhere, right? It has to transmit somewhere. So wherever you have the DJI Mic 2 receiver, that now can get that transmitted audio signal from the Rode Video Mic NTG. So yes, Rode and DJI playing nice, if only, right? So my Rode audio goes into the DJI transmitter, and the DJI transmitter acts as a pass-through, essentially, and it passes through the Rode Video Mic NTG audio to the DJI Mic 2 receiver. Now, the receiver is clutch because the receiver can plug into cell phones, it can plug into your desktop, to your laptop, wherever you wanted the audio interface, wherever you want it to go. So that means I can have the, I think, superior audio quality of the Video Mic NTG wirelessly transmitting anywhere. And that's a great function, I think, of the DJI Mic 2. And that, again, it's all about increasing the capability, the functionality, and the flexibility of my products. For you, a microphone might just be a one and done thing. I need it for this one thing, and I do it, and I'm happy with it. For me, I want it for the one thing, but then I start to thinking, how else can I remix this? How else can I expand its reach and capabilities? And having it as my boom mic is definitely a thing. When it comes to wearing these microphones, you're either one of two camps. Either your team, I don't care, you know what I'm saying, because we've gotten so accustomed to seeing creators wearing the microphones, or you're in the opposite end of the spectrum where you're a professional, you're a filmographer, a videographer, and you're like, no, you cannot be holding the microphone. You cannot be seen holding the microphone. It doesn't look cinematic. It's not professional. I'm somewhere in between, but for different reasons. So like, why shouldn't you wear the microphone? You shouldn't wear the microphone visibly outside because it doesn't sound as good. I'm talking into the microphone like this way for a reason, because the capsule is at the top. So if I'm talking into the top, you're getting the best possible sound from this microphone. If I have it down here, like wearing it, you're still hearing me, but it's not as good. It's not as crisp. It's not as pronounced, right? So you can get away with this, and tons of people do. But if you're trying to get the best from this microphone, you need to talk into the microphone. So that's why I have it in things like this, adapters like this that allow me to, where I have the mic and I'm not holding it like this. Like that to me is a little crazy, but again, to each his own. But I'd rather have it in a handle like this, which you're trying to, get away with its, capability and functionality, trying to disguise it a little bit or whatever. But I think this looks like a more cleaner presentation than just, gripping this thing. Like, it's kind of crazy. Another reason why I don't think you should just wear it on the outside is that you can find better ways to hide it. Like, I'll do it right now. I'm going to have this, or matter of fact, no, I'll take this one off and I will hide it. Okay, stand by. Okay, now the microphone is hidden. It's under my shirt. It has the wind muff on it. So there should not be any ruffles, should not be. But this to me is a better way of hiding the microphone. If you want that hands-free experience, having this on the outside of your shirt or clipped up here or any of that type of stuff, to me is kind of, it's null and void. It makes it too obvious. Like, there's ways to be better about it, right? So while I'm not Mr. Hardcore, you're not professional, it's not cinematic, I'm also like, yeah, but it doesn't have to be obvious. Like, there's better ways to be a little bit more discreet about it. And it's not even from a professionalism standpoint. It's just, hey, you want the hands-free experience? Then make the hands-free experience the most pleasing aesthetically and functionally as possible. So the aesthetics of, I'm gonna be hands-free, okay, cool. Well, then let's disguise the microphone a little bit better. Okay, it's not, oh, it's not professional, it's not cinematic. It's just, okay, well, yeah, have your hands free, do all the things, but then let's also be a little bit more discreet and have it more aesthetically pleasing. You could get this product new if you want for about $200. Remember, it came out at almost over $300 when it first came out, but now you can get it used for under $200. And I think that's the sweet spot. The fact that you could get this product for almost half off of its original price just 2 years after it came out is great value. So shop around, look around. There's definitely value to be had in the DJI Mic 2 right now. An actual game changer is what the DJI Mic 2 is and was. You can still use it to this day. It still pairs with the newer DJI cameras. It's an excellent microphone. It provides so much cross functionality that I think it's slept on at this point, quite frankly. Yes, you can rush out to get the 3 because it's the size of the Mic Mini and still has internal recording, but it doesn't have that jack. It doesn't have that 3.5. Now, if they put that 3.5 on the DJI Mic 4 and it's this size, that's a different conversation. So DJI, if you're listening and you want my money, DJI Mic 4 with the 3.5. So while the others will be trying to shove external lavaliers in there, I'll be trying to figure out more ways to remix it or remix it like how I did with the DJI Mic 2. So that'll do it for me. I go by the name of the Sandy for Shill Free Tech. Just want to do a quick little video talking about how much, as I see all these different lavalier systems come out, I'm like, man, I'm still rocking with this DJI Mic 2 and I still find it dope. So I wanted to talk with you all about it. Let me know in the comments, do you still have this? Are you still using it? Or if you do have a different system, are you using it in a similar way? What more can I do to remix it? Let me know in the comments. Again, DCMD, Shill Free Tech. I'll see you again very soon.